All right, today's gonna be a fun one. We got the biggest antique and the biggest antique and flea market in the area, Minnesota State Fairgrounds. I'm stoked. Meet my dad and little brother there. This is what I do on the weekends. You guys know that I got the Monday, I got like the e-commerce thing going on, but my weekend hustle is definitely hitting up garage sales and thrift stores, and it's just something fun. This is something that you can do all the time. People don't understand there's so much money being left on the table, and people are saying like, oh, I don't got any money, I can't find a job. I'm just like, you can go out and you can flip stuff and hustle. Anyone can start with 20 bucks, turn 20 into 100, and 100 into 1,000, and then a G into a couple G's, and then just keep building on from there. It's a domino effect, and it's fun. I get to go and spend time with my dad and my brother. I get make memories, meet people. Like, oh, and there's gonna be another kind of part to this. I was talking to one of the vendors there, and he lives in Cloquet, which is near Duluth. We're going back up north in a couple days, and he's got a sweet, I think what was it? It was a vintage like forestry or like state forest sign that I'm gonna stop by, and we're gonna go check out that sign. But let's get in the car. Let's get going. Let's find some treasures. I'm just gonna show you some shorts, and then at the end of the video, I'm gonna show you what I found. Hopefully, find some cool stuff. And then I'm gonna tell you how much I got it for, how much that I can or you can sell it for, and you know, some tricks to how, if you have no clue on how to flip things, I'm gonna show you how. So let's go. Hey, that was a lot of fun. We are back from the antique and thrift show extravaganza, whatever the word I'm looking for is, flea market. I found some really cool stuff. Let's go through them. I want to tell you what I found and what I paid for them, and then what you could get for them. And, you know, like I said, hi, Luna. Luna, the dog, is down there and wants to be part of the video, always. She thinks I'm talking to her. But, the trick, you don't need to know what stuff is worth. All you need, like I said before, you got that little magical supercomputer in your pocket, aka your phone. Download the eBay app. You think you find something good, search it on there, and it'll show you what people are selling it for. But one more step that kind of people forget and they misjudge. People will look online and see what the asking price is and overprice things and then never sell them. What you want to do is download the eBay app, search the particular item that you think is a good deal, and then there's the little box that you can do different, like, little search dealies. Click on, I do completed and sold, but you can just do sold. Sold and completed just means like it's sold and then actually was paid for. So sold, click sold and completed, so you know like the finished, sold and shipped and delivered prices. And that's the trick, and that's how you learn. I just know because I grew up, my dad is a big time antiquer, and he's been doing it and bringing me to like the antique show once a year since I literally could like walk. So, I mean, before then, my mom used to go and bring me like a little bassinet, but then after, you know, I always went with my dad. It's just like something I grew up with. But I'm going to start from small items to big items, and let's just see what we found. Some of these things are just cool that I just bought just because they're awesome. But this one, first of all, this is really cool. I was talking to this really cool, really old guy, just bunch of junk, and I got this other thing from him too. Didn't even know what it was. Like, I found it in like a big box of other stuff. It says the Baldwin lamp, patented August 28th, 1900, and then another patent made 1906, and it is from the trademark Guarantee Satisfaction John Simmons Company, New York, USA. This is a miner's oil lamp. So in like the early 1900s, this is gold rush history. So like a miner mining for gold would have had this hook hooks onto their belt, and then when you get to the mine, it lights the lamp above you, and it's a little lamp. Like, how cool is that? Pick that up for $5. It's a little beat up, but this thing, just think of the history behind this. And you know, I am for sure keeping this. If you guys, if ladies and germs, have followed my older videos, you know that I am a big fan of precious metals, especially silver, because we don't have to get into that now, but there's lots of tons of actual uses for it. Hit a brick wall there for a sec, but I just think it's really cool. I like the history. I like that where it's from, and that's like my favorite thing. My favorite subject was history from behind there. But the comps were that I paid $5 for that. $5. He wanted 15, and then I'm like, no, but you pretend to walk away, do the little back and forth. That's why when you go to like a car dealership, never pay the sticker. Even if it's okay to walk away from a car dealership and walk off the lot. They will come and get you. If they know that you're serious, they're not going to let you leave without, really giving you the spiel. So, I mean, don't go to the car dealership and just straight up buy a car. Try to get that for like at least $1,000 underworth. Like, I usually really lowball and I'll offer like 3 or 4. Granted, I don't buy from dealerships. I've only bought from private parties, but $5. An eBay one that's brand new, which I don't even want to say. One like this will sell for between $100 and $150. So that's a pretty good come up. That just this alone is a full day's work, more than what people on minimum wage will make in a whole day. And I had a great time finding it, and it's just so neato. Look at it. But if this was mint, there's one sold on eBay. It was like $3,000 something. Damn. But over $100 bill, profit, can't complain. And I get history where I'm just gonna keep it. I'll probably keep it over here. I had to stick it there for now. Then let's go on to the next thing. I bought this from the same guy. It's from a 1949 DeSoto car. This is a hood ornament. You go online. 1 in 75, talking down to 60. There's comps. This sells anywhere between 150 and 250, depending on the day. I could probably put it up for. There's one right now for 190, so you'd either want to match This one's in better condition. The other one is a little rusty. So I could probably safely get 200 plus shipping. So what did I pay? 60 after fees and taxes. Just this one item is probably $125 profit. I mean, come on, we're just having a blast here and do this. This one is just fun. I just bought this for me because, you know, eventually I want like a backyard that looks like a cabin. $5. They wanted 7. $5. An old piece that looks like it's from like a refurbished, or not refurbished, but reused pieces from either like a wall or maybe like these like slide in and look like maybe a dresser. You just think hidden birch forest, like where is that? Like I just like it's just cool. Like, to have this in your backyard, something pretty neat. You just find any kind of cool stuff. So let's move. Oh, I didn't even start off with the smallest things. These are pretty neat. Got a couple patches here. See, Florida Division of Forestry. This one's really cool. Mississippi River Rat. Clean lands, clean rivers means, I think it means more for everyone, but it's a handmade patch. Got this. $3 for both. This one's at least worth $5. These older ones are bigger money. If I wanted to sell it quick, I could get 30. And if I wanted to sit on it, I could probably get 40-ish. So, you know, let's just, you know, be whatever and say I paid $3 for all of them. I mean, this is easy $30 profit on these 2 items. $30. And, you know, put them together. How much for these 2? You know, kind of do one of those things. But look at that. We've already made like $300 today in profit. Granted, I keep most of the cool stuff because, you know, I do just fine. Maybe I'll sell this one, but I don't know. I usually will keep stuff, and then whenever I get sick of it or see something I want more, you know, then I'll make a little more room. And then we got this. This is really neat. Got this Portage backpack. I'm a big fan of Duluth pack. But this is an old one. Let's see if you can get it in there and see. Kind of neat. Portage Pack Company, Minneapolis, Minnesota. This is the one I'm probably gonna keep. I mainly, my number one thing I collect is outdoor, like vintage, like state park, national park. Smokey the Bear. I'll show you a couple Smokey the Bear things real quick. Paid $60 for this. Easy sell would at $100 at $160. It would sell really quick. There's one on eBay for like $240, and I've seen these. Usually it's about $200 on ones like these, the early 1900s. And I just love the history on these. It's just too cool. I'm probably gonna keep this one. And I actually like these bags here. I actually have it right here. This is my Duluth pack that I use on a regular basis. Fair bag, great. Probably needs the wax canvas. Probably needs to get waxed again just because I've had it. It's probably 8 or 9 years. But these are great bags. Very, very underrated, especially if you're like an outdoorsy type. And like I said, I'm just gonna show you these 2 quick Smokey the Bear things. I got these at a flea market when I was at the beginning of the summer. They are little magnets, and they says prevent forest fires. Smokey says snuff it. And if we're putting out cigarettes, right? 2 unused ones. And they say by license, U.S. Department of Agriculture, and there's a lot more instructions. Paid $10 a pop for these. These sell for $89 a piece on eBay. And I found these in like in a random box at a flea market. So what is that, like $160 minus taxes and fees? Like over $100, like another $125 profit on these 2 little items that you could be out there having fun and making money. But you're not. Why? It's too much fun. But honestly, I maybe even break even because like I said, I keep all the cool stuff. And I gotta go show you the cream of the crop. But I'm gonna try to get a different angle. So let's mix these together. Let's go check it out. Okay, and like you know that on my last trip to Jay Cook, I broke the little thing that holds the phone for my tripod. So I'm holding it, but look at, I finally got one. If anyone who knows me personally knows I collect Coca-Cola stuff. Like over there, I got a Coke table, Coke chairs. All my plates and bowls are all Coke. My silverware, Coke bottle, you know, just goes on forever. I got, you know, Coke, more Coke. I got cast iron Coke over there since I was a kid. It's always been kind of like my thing, but look at it. This is a porcelain street Coke sign made in 1936, and it came out of a pharmacy in Faribault. As you can see, it says Coke on the bottom. Just this part, these sell for $300 just for the bottom piece, because you can't find them. Same with these. I got a pretty killer deal on it. I talked him down $100 from what they wanted. The dude's a super cool guy, and who like we previously knew from like Facebook. I talked to a couple of the dealers before I went, just to see, but yeah. I think I mentioned that earlier. I talked to another dealer who knew I liked like forestry stuff, and he had a sign, but he left it at home, so we're gonna go check that out later. It's cool. Double-sided. It moves. A couple bullet holes in it, but and bent, but just a little bit, because like, I mean, back then these used to be worthless. Now these are worth a ton. Like, I'm really excited about this one. Like I said, 1936, and it came out of an old pharmacy in Faribault, Minnesota. Faribault. Check the comments or the description, because it's either I think it's Faribault. Yeah, Faribault, Minnesota, on Highway 35. Look at that. Pretty neat. I do like sometimes like signs are cool with the bullet holes. I actually do have one of my favorite signs here that I found in the wild. Old 1900s railroad. That's a really neat one. Put that back, but yeah. I probably, if I wanted to flip this, I could probably make $400, maybe 3, maybe 5 on a good day. But I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it for a long time. It's like, geez, when you walk in here, it's just like, damn. Plus, the video doesn't really do it justice. You kind of have to, when you see it, it's cool. You just gotta like this kind of stuff. But I hope you're all having a great day, evening, or if you're just waking up, good morning to you. Please like or subscribe. We're going to do all kinds of cool stuff, go on adventures, learn how to make extra money on the side, and to make ourselves healthier and more free, and just make a little money on the side so you only have to work Monday through Wednesday instead of Monday through Friday. Spend more time with your family. Spend more time doing that thing that you want to do. You rock. You're a human being. We're all equal. Everything you want to learn is on the internet. You don't got to pay to go to school anymore. I'm not saying don't go to school. All I'm saying is that you have the opportunity to learn a trait or like something like this on your own and not be in $50,000 in debt. Because I have a 4-year college degree, and 99% of what I do I learned online. Like 0.1%. College, it was all, I had like a few good like classes, like typography was one of my favorite. But it's kind of rare. Most of my college professors were just blah, 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 blah. Read the chapter, do the book, do the packet. And it's like, Jesus, like I could do stuff like this like on my own. And most of the time you're in school. I mean, this is my opinion, remember. But most of the time you're in school, you're learning 75% of the stuff that you don't care about, you're not going to remember. When you self-learn, you're not going to get a degree. But most places aren't really looking at degrees. A lot of places, unless you're, like I said, a doctor or lawyer and want to work for Goldman Sachs or something, they want people with experience. So if you want to be if you want to follow your dreams, this is how you do it. This is the hack. Okay? People are willing to pay $50,000 to go to school, but no one's willing to work for free. Find out who is already the person that you want to be, that is your dream to be, and start approaching people. Say, hey, I want you to teach me how to do this. I'm going to work for you for free, 1, 2, 3 months throughout the summer. And in exchange, I just want you to teach me. I want you to give me knowledge so that I can progress and become a better person and be like you. And usually that might be a thing where they're going to want to share. Because I've told you that I had one particular guy, my guy Nate. I always gave a shout out to Nate because no matter what questions I've ever asked him, he always straight up just gives me answers, and in our business and e-commerce and stuff without even trying to sell me anything. And I feel like that I want to give that knowledge out to other people, and that's just what it is. Just spend time investing in yourself. Work for somebody for free. And you're going to get paid in knowledge that is going to be worth so much more than getting paid by the hour or your time. Trust me, that's the way to do it. Love you guys and gals, ladies and germs. we got some more stuff coming up. I got another couple videos, and then not tomorrow, but the next day, we're going back up north. Be real, everyone. Thank you.